Now, there's a certain genre of video games that hasn't translated well from the 16-bit era into the 32 through 128-bit era, and that's the side-scrolling beat-em-up.
It's not porn games?
No, it's not porn games. Those have actually translated very well. But anyway, this is a game for the Genesis here. It's called Streets of Rage. It's an absolute classic. If you don't know what it is, chances are you're already going to be burning in hell, but this will add a few more years. So let's check out the footage. Now this game, I thought back in the day, had a very Heat-esque beginning. Kind of like on the Miami Vice Michael Mann tip. Now here you have a bunch of like 21-year-olds and 23-year-olds that are already ex-cops.
21 Jump Street.
Adam Hunter, Blaze Fielding, and Axel Stone are Streets of Rage.
First of all, those are all porn star names if I've ever heard any.
Absolutely. That's straight out of Boogie Nights. So is this background with all the neon.
That and the chick in faux pas, red leather, stretch mini skirt, wielding a club or pipe or something.
Now these are the characters that make a bizarre reappearance in Gekido. Like all these characters.
Yes,
somehow makes them.
I like the Victoria's Secret model here with the red biker's cap and the garter belt. That's always a good touch.
Yeah, with the whip.
Yep, yeah.
That's nice.
That is nice.
Chicks with whips are good.
And well, you gotta have the red garter belts and biker's cap as well.
Yeah.
That just adds to the flavor. And the Genesis is always good at having a lot nice brick urban backgrounds with graffiti and crumbling bricks. It's about all they could do with the graphics at the time, but they really set the stage well. It's very urban, it's very dark and dismal.
That would be very cool.
Except here we have an ocean all of a sudden.
Yeah, now you're on the, maybe you're in Long Island or something. Who knows? But these guys are definitely from Long Island, these bodybuilder guys. No question about it. It's too bad you can't hear their voice because they actually sound like, let's go lift some weights.
This game's basically a little bit more advanced version of Double Dragon. You can throw people into pits here.
This is a little bit more advanced version of Gekido. You know?
Gekido, which just came out a couple months ago, I might add.
For PlayStation,
This game came out in 1991.
Something like that. Now, this game plays a lot better. In my opinion, has better graphics. And
here we have chicks wearing black.
Just an all-around better game.
And garter belts this time.
With nice parallax scrolling in the background.
Now, every Genesis game
color.
Had to have these layers where there were conveyor belts moving the opposite direction that you're trying to
It's sort
walk.
of like the obligatory, snow level, fire level. This game didn't have the snow or fire level, but it did have the conveyor belt level.
I guess they went through really... you have to think about it. There are a bunch of obligatory levels when you come to an urban fighting game like this. You have to have your factory,
exactly,
a la RoboCop. You have to have your conveyor belts. You have to have your skyscrapers and your elevator fight scene.
And there is one heck of a skyscraper elevator combination scene in this game.
Golly gee heck, Dave. That's right, there is.
And I like there's cop cars with bazookas inside the factory.
They just drive up. They don't actually help you. They don't come over and try to hit the bad guys.
No.
They just
sort of hang back the whole time. Like, we'll be right back here.
That and they napalm you and you don't get hurt, just the bad guys.
Yeah.
Because you're fire resistant because you're wearing the faux pas red leather mini skirt.
Now this is the combination elevator high-rise fight I was talking about, where basically all you have to do is throw people over the edge.
Think she's wearing panties, Dave?
No.
Well, she just beat the hell out of
her
that
name
girl.
Is Blaze Fielding. No way she's wearing panties. Need easy access for Axel Stone. You know what I mean? Now there's like 8 levels to this game, and it's a pretty challenging game. It'll take you about an hour to get through it. There's 3 characters to choose from, as you saw. It's 2 players at once, you can see here. And this game whoops Final Fight's ass all over the place.
These guys are also out of Double Dragon.
Now this is the end level where you go to the final end boss, but first you have to fight through all the bosses that you've already fought and killed.
And
now they all have like twin and quadruple brothers. I say we lash back. I say we start emailing these people saying, give us more games like this that are fun and
stupid.
Exactly.
Mindless.
No thought whatsoever. Instead of like having all these 8-button complicated games where you have to actually sit there and think about what you're doing.
Memorize combos.
Just give us this stuff.
I have a hard time remembering.
Fun games. That's it. That's all we ask.
You know what else I like is the fact that they could only program so many characters and outfits into the game that all the bad guys look the same.
You just beat the crap out of them, throw over ledges, break beer bottles over people's heads.
Oh,
hit
I
them
love
with
the
a
beer
pipe.
bottle part. You get to hit them with the lead pipe and send them
And then
flying.
after you break the bottle over the head, you get to stab them with it.
That's
Come on, you
teaching
can't beat that.
friendship.
Yeah.
This is a game kids should be playing. I don't know. Bring them back. Bring back more good side scrollers. Instead of making the graphics 10 times better and
Make the game 10 times
make
better.
it 10 times longer. That'd be cool too. Like
Yeah.
you just instead of having 8 levels, you go through 800 levels. You could have all kinds of,
It's like Robotron.
sleazy bars. You could go through swamps, deserts, your obligatory fire and snow level. On top of that, you got brothels. I mean, you could have
A TV studio?